Okay, I've decided to make this video because I'm over it. I'm actually fairly sick and tired of people's reactions to what is humanitarian issues. When did we as a people lose our humanity? When did we lose our compassion? I know myself and many of my friends have not lost ours. But for some reason, there is a minority, and I'm hoping it's a minority, of people who think it's okay to watch children drown, who thinks it's okay for us as a nation to have children locked behind razor wire, that think it's okay for someone who has been raped to be returned to that place where she was raped, to the very people that raped her. I've seen comments online where people have called the whole situation ho-hum. I have seen comments online that have actually made me more saddened that people actually think this way. The people who are coming to our country and other countries across the world are not people we should fear. They are people we should be helping. They are people for whom we should be opening our doors. I don't know if any of you listening to this have met people who have come in and asked for our help, but I can tell you, not once and not one of the people I have met have ever made me feel fearful, have ever made me feel more than welcome and be more than thankful for what they are being offered in this country or elsewhere. So I think there's a whole lot of things going on in the world today that really make me worried for the future, and yet there are some other wonderful things that happen that make me have faith that the younger people that are coming up have the humanity that we, as the adults in this thing, have lost. Just recently here in Brisbane, a young girl was taken because her visa wasn't correct. She was married, she was happy, and she was finishing her year 12. Our government chose not to be humane, but to take her away in handcuffs and lock her in a detention centre in Darwin. And she is locked away from family and friends. I have then been to rallies where I have seen school children standing up for what is right. School children with greater words than I have heard come from any government member in a long, long time. School children that know the true value of humanity. So where do we start? Where do we turn this corner? Where can we right the wrongs? It has to start somewhere. We have to start understanding. We have to start embracing the people that need us most. There are millions of people in the world today. This is the greatest humanitarian crisis the world has ever known. Yes, you can say all of the things you want about we need to stop the wars. Absolutely and 100% I agree with that. But until those world wars stop, we have millions of people that are stranded, that are being hurt, that are being damaged. And the only thing we can do is help those people and not get engaged in the war. If we help those people, then we are showing our true compassion and humanity. And I guess people wonder, why do these people who've come to this country eventually snap? My theory is that it's like the dog that is sleeping on the ground, that is happy lying there or belonging in the community and being in the community. if you poke them long enough, if you sit there with a stick and say, you are wrong, you are bad, you are terrible, guess what's going to happen? They will turn around and bite you. So let's turn the table. Let's flip the lid. Let's show those people some true compassion. Go next door, if you are living next door to someone who's a new Australian from whatever faith, and say hello. Don't run away fearful. Don't think that they are going to harm you. Read the right things, not the wrong things. And I think we need to open and learn a lot more about what is out there in the world. It's a terrible situation we are in. It's a terrible situation we have to deal with. But we have to deal with it with humanity. Someone asked me, would you open your doors? The answer is absolutely 100% yes. I would have a whole family come to my house with no problem at all. We need to flip the lid. We need to turn the tables. We need to open our hearts. We need to open our minds for what is right. It's not, that sounds simplistic, but it's the first stage. And Germany and some of those countries in Europe should absolutely be congratulated for the humanity that they are showing. I could rant on all night, but maybe tomorrow I'll think of some more.